Hello and welcome in a new video of No Like Sir. And in today's video, I'm going to rank all of Mario Odyssey's bosses. And there's a few bosses to rank, like 16 of them. 3 of them may not be included by other people, but I included them because a site told me they're bosses. And I can kind of get why, so I include them, but it's like real quick bosses. So there's 13 like main bosses. Then some you fight multiple times. But yeah, there's a few rules what I'm going to go off. First is the design of the boss, second is the difficulty of the boss, and third is the vibe around the boss. Like cutscenes, just the vibe you get while fighting the boss. So now let's jump right into the ranking. So in 16th place, we have a Mega Piranha Plant. It's a boss. Yeah, it's included as a boss. It's probably the easiest boss in Mario history. You throw a rock at it and you win. And yeah, I didn't even know it was a boss at first. Second to last is Donkey Kong. Yeah, Donkey Kong is in this game. It's a 2D Donkey Kong in Metro Kingdom. It's also pretty easy boss to defeat, but it's better than the Piranha Plant basically because of the vibe I get playing it. It's like so much fun to play it, but I can't put it higher. I forgot about it. I didn't even know it was a boss either. And then for the last one that isn't really a boss, so in 14th place is the UFO. And if you don't know what the UFO is, it's on screen right now. I remember it's playing in Darkest Tide. Um, then again, I also didn't know it was a boss. I mean, it kind of was, but also it wasn't. So yeah, it kind of looks like another boss that I'm going to rank later. But yeah, I don't know what to say about this. It's just better than the other two because I can kind of get more why this is a boss, and it was actually harder to fight. You know, it wasn't hard, but it was harder than the other two. Then, now we're going to the real bosses, finally. So in the 13th place we have Topper. It's the first boss you fight. He looks cool. I like the Brutal's design, even if people say they don't like it. I don't understand why. But it's so easy and it's like it gets repetitive after a while. You find him 3 times, I think. Well, technically 4 times, but the third time is pretty fun. I'll explain that later. Then in 12th place is another Brutal. It's Poort. And from all the Brutals, he's my second favorite, but based on fighting, it's pretty easy as well. It's also a fun boss fight, don't get me wrong. You also play against him 4 times, kind of. 4 times. The third time is again the most fun one, but I can't talk about it yet. And he basically just spits on you, and you can't get spit on, which is actually kind of disgusting if you think about it. But I'm not thinking about it anymore. Then, in the 11th place, is Madame Brutal. Yes, another Brutal. I'm going to see a pattern here. Madame Brutal, I liked the gimmick with the chain jump. We just had the whole Fossil Falls section that we had to catch chain jumps in. And yeah, it was fun. You had to catch the chain jump, attack her with it, and as a second boss that isn't a tutorial, I liked it. It was pretty good and I loved playing it. Then the 10th place is Harriet. And I think Harriet is a really good boss of the Brutals. It's a fun gimmick. You can defeat her just by waiting till she hits big bombs, or you can be skilled and throw bombs at her. So I just have patience and wait. I'm kidding, no, it's a little bit easier if you get it. At first I didn't know. Was just dodging it because I was stupid. But now I know that I just can throw it back at Harriet. So if you can just throw the bombs back, it's pretty easy. Then at 9th place, the final Brutal, and in my opinion the best of the Brutal, is Tango. Yeah, no, is it Tango? I forgot the name. No, it's Rango. Okay, I'm sorry. So yeah, Rango, I think he has the best gimmick with throwing his hat and flying above him, dodging his hat when it's spiked. And yeah, I think it's the best Brutal also for design wise. I just love how he looks. And now, for the next 8, it's not brutals anymore and it's not fake bosses. So let's continue with the final 8. And probably the best bosses, some of them are the best bosses maybe in the whole Mario history. Apparently the first one. But yeah, for the 8th place we have Knuckle Talk. Knuckle Attack, Knuckle Talk. I don't really know how to pronounce the name. But you know who it is. It's the guy statue with his hands that starts beating you up. But his hands are actually bullet bills. You dodge the hands, which is cool. You wait. You have to lead his hand to eyes. He make the attack the highest, capture the hand, and then punch him in the face, which I think is a, a cool gimmick. I genuinely like how they put it in, and I think it was a good boss. And the boss was also kind of teased before you even knew the boss, like when there was everywhere eyes and you could see like a multi-moon, but you couldn't get it. So yeah, I genuinely like the boss. He has a cool design in my opinion, but I think the other ones are just slightly better. But it's some of them are really debatable. And the next one is Cookatoo. I love his design, man. Look at him. He looks so goofy. His whole boss fight is just goofy. And his whole start of the boss fight is goofy. You capture a piece of meat and he gets you so that he can fight you. I mean, he didn't know it was Mario, but still, I liked it. You capture a lava bubble and you got like dodge him spitting things. It's such a goofy boss and I love it. I'm all aboard with it. So yeah, that's why it's in 7th place. In 6th place, we have a boss I talked about earlier. It's Torque Drift, and it kind of looks like the Yofu, but I liked it. It was like hard to get at first, but you had to capture an uproot and then attack his bombs that he throws, and then you gotta still attack him while he spins around. And I loved the gimmick. It was so fun to play. And yeah, it was generally one of the best bosses in my opinion. But the other ones are better. Except maybe the next one that's also debatable in my opinion. It's the octopus, which I forgot the name of. Let me Google something real quick. Lusque Lanceur. Is that French? I think it's French. But okay. I think it's a cool boss because you can go around the whole kingdom with the boss and you capture one of the best captures in Mario Odyssey. It's the bubble capture, of course. And you attack him through his head and he looks like Squidward, so I like him. And the boss is already in the whole kingdom. Like when you come with it, you already see him and he messes with you already by throwing bombs even if you aren't fighting him yet. That's really unique in my opinion. So I think he really deserves the top 5. Then in 4th place is Mega Wiggler. Or is it Mecha Wiggler? It's Mecha Wiggler. I was wrong. Thank you very much. Okay, it's with Mecha Wiggler. And dang, he looks cool. Like, he looks really cool. And come on, man. How can you not like him? You attack him with a tank, he goes through portals, he is on a wall, he starts attacking you by going on the ground. I like him. And I think the vibe to it is it's like mysterious, it's like a dark vibe, it's like he's a robot boss, so I love it. So that's why he gets 4th place for me. Now for the final 3 bosses. The first one, let me just say this already, is the best boss in whole Mario history. But the next one, I think it was hard to rank it, but I think the next one, the 3rd place, the bronze medal, goes to Bowser, the main antagonist of the game. I know, but the boss fight isn't the best one. I just like him a lot. The gimmick where you capture his hat or cat his head and go in it and attack him, it's so fun. But the other 2 are so good. Like, they are so good. Which is for the 2nd place, it is the Robo Brood. I think, yeah, it's a Robo Brood. I'm 100% sure. I don't need to Google it. The boss is amazing. He shoots bombs at you. You wait till a Pokio comes out. You gotta hit him 4 times. It's all the Brutals getting its revenge. And just the final scene where it explodes and there's firework everywhere. Just take a look at it. It's beautiful. Yeah, It was an amazing cutscene. I can't say much about it. It was an amazing boss to fight. It was so unique. We thought we were going to fight Bowser, but all of a sudden we get attacked by a Mecha Brutal. Let me also just show that cutscene because I love it that much. See, everything leading to this boss fight is perfectly true. But the next boss, which I gave first place, the golden medal, uh, I really can't say much about it. Just take a look at it. It's a fucking dragon. The Lord of Lightning. Come on, man. Like, how can you not like him? He has two names, Ruined Dragon or Lord of Lightning, but Lord of Lightning is his real name. Wow. The cutscene leading up to it, like that interaction, beautiful. The boss fight itself, beautiful. Everything is good about it. You go to him, you throw Capiat spikes in his thingy to make his crown go off, and then you got a ground pound on it. He shoots like fire purple thingies. I don't even know what it is. I just know the boss fight is beautiful. And it's a waste of a kingdom, man. I wish they made the kingdom bigger and add more to do with the boss. Maybe like Metopia that you could interact with the dragon. But yeah, okay, maybe it's hard to interact with this dragon because it looks so epic. So yeah, this is it for my video of ranking all the Mario Odyssey captures. I hope you enjoyed it. If you don't agree with one of my ranking, just leave it in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully for my 100 sub video. Bye bye.